guitar. You light me up just like a shining star. Let them guess how young or old we are, and we'll just love our lives away. Lovers live longer, lovers live right, lovers get crazy deep in the night. Lovers live longer, so let's stay together, 'cause the way that we're going, we might live forever. Lovers live longer, so let's stay together, 'cause the way that we're going, we might live forever.
Oh, Howard and David, the Bellamy Brothers, and Lovers Live Longer.
Pardon me if I laugh.
I guess you have some doubts about that, huh? Oh, come on now. Let's get with it here. So at 6 minutes after the hour, as I said earlier, we were broadcasting live yesterday, testing out the waters and letting folks know we're going to be on the air today. We sent out a few emails, not a lot, just a few. So thank you very much if you got the email. And if you didn't get the email and you want to be put on the emailing list knowing when we're going to broadcast live, send me email to dave@pioneersofcountry.com. dave@pioneersofcountry.com. Or send me a shout-out in your player window, in your Live 365 player window. There's a little shout-out, send note there, and let me know you'd like to hear, you'd like to be put on the mailing list, or if maybe there's something you want to hear today. As I said yesterday, I'm suffering from a bit of a flu, cold. The flu is going around like crazy around, everywhere, just about. And even though we got a flu shot a couple of months ago, so this is a mild case of the flu. And don't worry, this is the internet. It's not contagious. It's not catchy. You can't catch the flu through the microphone and into your speakers. And so we do have a little cough button here, which I'm going to hit right now. See? Thank goodness for cough buttons. So that's the way that goes. So I heard from our good friends and regular listeners, Lad and Daphne, up in Nova Scotia, near the Halifax area, Nova Scotia, yesterday. And they wanted to be here today, but because of one of Lad's best friends for over 30 years, Gary, his name was Gary, had passed away. And so they are attending services today, and hopefully they'll listen to this broadcast on the replay on www.pioneersofcountry.com at some point in the future. So hi, Lad and Daphne, and thank you very much for sharing that information. And in their contact with me, like we suggest you contact, they let us know about one of Gary and Lad's favorite singers was a Canadian singer by the name of Carol Ann Baker. And I never heard of Carol Baker before yesterday. Boy, but I didn't know what I was missing here. Let me tell you. Carol Ann Baker, CM, that's the member of the Order of Canada, born March 4th, 1949. She's a Juno Award-winning Canadian country music singer and songwriter. Carol Baker was born in Bridgewater, Nova Scotia. The nearby fishing village of Port Medway, Nova Scotia, displays a sign near the village entry claiming the community to be the home of Carol Baker. She left Port Medway and moved to Toronto with her family when she was just 16 years old. Her first single in 1970, Memories of Home, written by George Petralia for the Gaiety label, was a minor hit, staying on the charts for a record-breaking 26 weeks. She recorded 2 albums for Columbia, but had only limited commercial success. Eventually, she went back to Gaiety Records. She then signed to RCA Records, where she sold records in the millions, receiving gold and platinum record status. From RCA, she then joined Tembo Records, where she was again awarded platinum record status for her record sales. Carol Baker decided to quit the music business in 1973 when she became pregnant with her first and only child. She decided to take one more shot at the brass ring, and off to Nashville, Tennessee she went to record 4 songs after that. Her first top 10 record came from that session, 10 Little Fingers, a song about a little girl. This song remains one of her most popular songs to this day. And here she is singing that song now, folks, for the very first time on Pioneers of Country, never heard before this moment. This is Carol Baker, a Canadian country music singer.
10 little fingers reach out to rescue me. Tempting are the bright lights that draw me out each night. Tempting are forbidden lips and arms that hold you tight. When I start to weaken and the urge won't let me be, 10 little fingers reach out to rescue me. 10 little fingers stubbing at my nose, 4 little teeth, a tiny chin, cheeks just like a rose. A baby girl less than a year etched in my memory. 10 little fingers reach out to rescue me. I know my man is waiting with love light in his eyes. I guess he's getting tired of all my alibis. But every time I weaken and my blessings I can't see, 10 little fingers reach out to rescue me. 10 little fingers stubbing at my nose, 4 little teeth, a tiny chin, cheeks just like a rose. A baby girl less than a year etched in my memory. 10 little fingers reach out to rescue me. 10 little fingers reach out to rescue me.
Wow, amazing. Amazing. We always learn something here on Pioneers of Country. I always never ceases to amaze me how listeners to the share this information with me, and so we do a little bit of homework and studying, and we discovered something new that we never heard before. So hopefully you enjoyed that as much as I did. That was Carol Ann Baker, member of the Order of Canada. She received the Juno Award for Country Female Vocalist of the Year 5 times, including awards in 1977, 78, and 79. She had her own series on CBC television in the summer of 1983 and frequently appeared on the Tommy Hunter Show. She was inducted into the Canadian Country Music Hall of Fame in 1992. In 2009, she was made a member of the Order of Canada for her achievements as a Canadian country music singer and songwriter. From October 1970 through August of 1982, Carol Baker was one of the country was on the country hit charts for a total of 528 weeks. 31 consecutive singles reached the charts, 20 of them reaching number 10, 14 of those reaching number 1, including 12 consecutive number 1 hits. No one in Canadian country music has been able to top that remarkable string. And that's the story of Carol Baker, Carol Ann Baker. And if it wasn't for Ladd and Daphne, we wouldn't know about Carol Baker. So thanks very much for sharing that with us, folks. And they're not with us today. They're at the wake of Ladd's best friend, Gary, who was also a fan of Carol. So we're glad to do that for you. One more by Carol Baker. Here she is from a TV show that she did many years ago. And Conway Twitty stopped by. And here's Carol Baker and Conway Twitty together to sing and also present a couple of awards to each other.
Good group.
Oh, wonderful. Hey, you know something? This night has been just extra special for me, but I thought I'd want to make it even more special by presenting you with the Platinum Album
Hey.
to commemorate the sales of over 100,000 copies of this TV record album, 20 certified number 1 hits by Mr. Conway Twitty. How about that?
That's something. Carol, I want you to know I appreciate it. And I hear you've been doing pretty good up here, too. And your latest album is the best-selling country album in Canada. The best-selling album of all time in Canada. I think that's fantastic. And so, it gives me great pleasure in presenting you with a platinum record for your album, Carol Baker's Country Classics. 20 country classics on TV record. Fantastic. See that?
Hey, you know something? I don't know about you, Conway, but I know for sure that I've never been this far before. So I think that's a perfect reason for us to do a song that's been real good to both of us.
I'll
What do
go
you
for
think?
that. I'll go for that.
I can almost hear the stillness as it yields to the sound of your heart beating. Bum, bum, bum. And I can almost hear the echoes of the thoughts that I know you must be thinking. Bum, bum, bum.
And I can feel your body tremble as you wonder what this moment holds in store. And as I put my arms around you, I can tell you've never been this far before.
Well, I don't know what I'm saying as your trembling fingers touch forbidden places. Bum, bum, bum. Well, I only know I've waited for so long for this chance that we are taking. Bum, bum, bum.
Well, I don't know and I don't care what made you tell him you don't love him anymore. And as I taste your tender kisses, I can tell you've never been this far before. Bum, bum,